Now, there are two stories going around that have really fueled the fire here on the Mayfield side. Number one, from the Mayfield camp, they are saying they didn't find out about the Deshaun Watson courting of the Browns and the Browns meeting with Watson down in Houston on Tuesday from the Browns themselves. They found out on social media, so that ticked them off. And remember, that led to the Dear John letter that we got from Baker Mayfield later that night when he was basically saying goodbye to Cleveland. The Browns story is a little bit different. They say, hey, listen, we met with his representatives at the scouting combine a couple of weeks ago down in Indianapolis, and we said to them, don't be surprised, we're going to go out and we're shopping for a quarterback. So you're probably going to hear about that. So somewhere in the middle there, or on one of those sides, is the truth. But Mayfield wants out. The other sticky situation that comes in, if this trade demand isn't met by the Browns and the Browns don't go out and get another quarterback, are we facing an ugly offseason now where Mayfield would not come to OTAs or to training camp until the Browns trade him? All of that is in front of us. I would say this, that we've trusted this new Browns management team for the last couple of years. They had to think this might be a possibility, that Watson would say no and that Mayfield would be upset. Do they have another move up their sleeve of going and getting another quarterback? And that's where we are right now at 5:04 on St. Patrick's Day.
Well, the good news is we've been here before, so we should know how to deal with it. So, Jimmy, just a reminder, sort of a recap here. Before Baker Mayfield took over as the Browns quarterback, they were 1-36 in their previous 37 games. He led the Browns to their first playoff win in 26 years. That was just 15 months ago. Now this thing has gone completely sideways. I hate to do this to you on the spot because we didn't talk about this before the show, but I know you're going to nail it. You always do. What's your percentage chance that Baker Mayfield is the starting quarterback for the Browns next year? Where do you put that?
Well, right now, because there are so many, and I put it as you take a look at the quarterback field that is still left out there, because I still think maybe the Browns are looking for a quarterback. Obviously, they were in on Deshaun Watson. So can they get a trade for Jimmy Garoppolo? Shoulder surgery, he can't throw to July. Can they get Derek Carr away from the Las Vegas Raiders? They've shown some interest in him. If Watson goes to the Atlanta Falcons, would the Browns try and get their quarterback, Matt Ryan? I still think, Jay, if they can get a trade for another quarterback in that class, then Baker Mayfield would not be the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns next year. But if they can't get a trade for any of those guys, I think Baker Mayfield is the quarterback right now of the Cleveland Browns, and the Browns are saying, we're not going to be pushed into trading you.
Yeah, the Browns lose all of the leverage in any trade.
Yeah.
If the other 31 teams know, and they do, that Baker wants out. Suddenly, his value is less to the Browns than it might otherwise be. Jimmy, there's never a dull moment. Whether they're winning, whether they're losing, there's always drama, and we can always count on you to put it all into perspective. Thank you so much, and we'll see you again at 6 o'clock.
All right, Jay.